Hey everybody, getting ready to start here. I'm just all set up. Figured I'd turn it on early, so definitely going. Be doing 3 games, looks like, so. This scene don't have that done. There we go. I'm looking for a co-host. The game awards are going on. That might be that might be a complication. I guess we'll see. Yeah, we'll be fine. We're still doing these. I don't care. This one is Fragmented Skies, Lauracia, Tea Stew, and Time Star. Oh yeah? I've never had poutine. How is it? Good stuff? Running a lot of these games, man. Got a good pace going on. There's a bit of setup involved, though. Hopefully everyone set it up correctly. Let me get them their games. All about here. Okay, yeah, I've got 6 packs still. I made you. I didn't make enough to do the whole tournament, but I do have some left over here, so. Let's give them this poll, see what wins, and start them off. Fox is dead. I mean, that sounds like good food to me. I like fries. Turtles is 1. Turtles is a pretty good pack. It's gonna be a bit of downtime as I go between groups here, so I'm just gonna run some ads while I mute my mic, and we'll be setting them up in the meantime here. Starting soon. Okay, here's what we got going on. The turtle pack doesn't actually have turtles in it. Sorry. It was a trick. If there's turtles, then I don't know where they're at. Let me clear that old task list. It's time for a new one. There's our games. Pretty friendly games, I think. Batman on the NES has caused trouble for people in the past. Hey, Azoi, thanks for the sub, man.
Wat cat, wat cat.
Yo, chat, can you do me a favor and go to arcadep.it? See if that website works. It should be the same website as arcadepit.us. I'm gonna switch to that domain soon, if not today. We'll see, I guess. How do people feel about that domain name? Is it confusing? Or is it slick? Hard to say. I could go either way on this. Thanks for the sub, man. 6 months.
Hello, hello.
How's it going, Ribbon?
Life is good, life is good.
You seeing this Batman action?
I saw, I think I saw the Super Nintendo Batman. I haven't seen this one except on Arcade Pit.
This one's
Doesn't look too bad, though.
It's a little rough.
I mean, it's the intro boss. How hard can it be?
Well, these guys are ready. I'm gonna get them going.
Then I guess we'll find out.
That's right. We might have some tragedy here.
By the way, you probably know this, but what is the name of that green timer that
W-split.
Setsu is using? That's W-split? Alright.
I think so.
I'm gonna need that for later tonight.
Oh, you're playing. W-split's a good one. Yo, thanks for the sub. Hey, Rash. Yo, with a new sub. Oh, man. It seems like these dudes having trouble starting. There he goes. That's the back car of success.
He started about 20 seconds behind.
And he's not skipping the cutscene. He's off, though.
So what is the storyline of this game?
Oh, it's the movie. It's the first movie with Joker being Jack Nicholson. That guy. Jack, what's his name? Can't remember his name. It's one of those two. It's the one where he plays Joker. It's that stupid movie.
Too bad. Wish it was the one with the Arnold.
They have made that game. I mean, this is the first Batman game ever, probably. This is probably it. Blake, hey, thanks for sub.
Looks like Fragment has played this before.
Yeah, Patreon's in hot water with me right now, and a lot of other people. I'm not alone in that. They might see a mass exodus from us soon if they don't change their mind, but it doesn't seem like they're going to change their mind. Seems like they got a plan, and their plan does not involve us smaller channels. So, I don't like the looks of that. I like Patreon, man. I don't like to see them go that way, but that's what they're doing. I can't support that method. These guys are doing pretty well. It looks like we have some experienced Batmaners here, because this game ain't easy. So, you've got a whole variety of attacks. They pretty much all do the same damage. You got a gun, batarangs, punching is actually the best because it has no downtime.
Is that our intro boss up there?
That's him. Somebody made it here in 2 minutes, no problem. This game's hard enough that I can justify not asking for boss 2. Well, he's not dead yet. That man is disintegrated.
Do they checkpoint at the boss? Oh good, they do. The other 3 have died at least though, so it's a little bit challenging for them. There we go, he's done.
Yep, that's it. He's moving on to doremi. No problem. Fragment Skies, first one done. There's not a whole lot.
Tell me about this doremi.
Oh, doremi is Milan's Castle kind of game. It's really good. I don't know how easy it is. It's not too bad, I don't think, but it is a very good platformer.
Oh, is this the musical one? I think I remember seeing you play this
More or less,
like a few years back.
It's sort of music. It's not the one where he's playing the violin. It's music based though.
This is not the 50 Shades of Violin one where you keep on beating up that girl?
No. It's just,
too bad, that was pretty good.
I had other people play that last time. Doremi is the pants game, that's right. If they pause, you'll see dancing pants, based on what kind of pants they're wearing at the time.
Oh yeah, red, green, and blue. Very Zelda-ish.
You can see some people having trouble with Batman here. Only one person had an easy time. The rest of them are stuck, so I'm not surprised. Looks like Time Stucker got it. There's not a whole lot of health drops in Batman. There's a whole lot of ammo drops usually. You got plenty of ammo, you can use that stuff all the time, but health drops are random and uncommon.
So you said this was the turtle pack?
Yeah, that's right.
Care to explain why?
Trickery. A lot of the packs have had animals like the crocs that were actually in one of the games, but not this time. Deception. It sounds like a Mario ROM hack pack, so they probably picked it for that, but that's not what it is at all.
Well, then aware turtles are very devious creatures.
That's right. They're not turtles in Mario anyway, they're Koopas. And they'd be tortoises otherwise. Oh man. T-Stude's blown up, oh no.
I'm thinking we might see our fastest this tournament so far from Fragmented, who seems to be cleaning up pretty well. I think he's got one stage done at least. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'm not asking much for Skullman either. That's not a hard boss. There are E-tanks in the stage, I'm pretty sure. I would be surprised if anyone got hung up on that for more than 5-10 minutes.
So did you end up using all 8 Megamans for this tournament?
No. I'm pretty sparse on Mega Man, honestly. I only made enough packs to do end matches or so I'm actually gonna have to make some more after this this night, because tonight I'm gonna have no longer got. I'm gonna be down to 3, and I'm not gonna have a choice for anyone anymore. I give them 3 to choose from. I'm about to be out. Fragmented's having trouble with this leaf jumping thing. There's a tutorial on how to do all the mechanics in this game that they skipped. Might have heard them to skip that, because that Teaches them some neat stuff. Oh well. Meanwhile, Batman is still causing headaches here. Batman doesn't get any easier. That flying dude is a real menace. He's what's stopping both players. If they could just get to the checkpoint, they'd be in business. But that guy's not going to leave him alone. They have to kill him, or he's going to get him. There's no way around it, really.
I haven't noticed. Do they have limited lives in Batman, or no?
They do.
Well, they're not losing too much time. Our doremi players haven't gotten too far yet. Except for maybe, oh, Frag's cleared his second stage. Not bad.
Actually, no, stage 3, yeah.
Or was that a third stage?
The first one on the house doesn't count. It's not a stage. You can charge that bubble, and I'm pretty sure you can float with it, but I don't remember the exact mechanics. And that's the kind of thing you would have learned from the tutorial, but the tutorial takes forever, so of course they skipped it.
Probably for the best.
They're doing okay.
On the job training.
They're just never gonna find out about that. That's all. I think this actually might be their final stage. This might actually be stage 4.
Yeah, judging by the world map, this is actually stage 4 for at least Fragmented. But it will go on a little longer. To the benefit of the other two players stuck on Batman, because they still have 12 minutes to go. 11 minutes to go.
Yeah. I figured somebody would get tripped up by Batman. Somebody might get tripped up by all 3 of these. I think doremi is probably the easiest of the 3, but Megaman might be a walk in the park if you're good at it, because that is not the hardest stage at all. It's a little annoying, but like I said, there's E-tanks in it, and if you got E-tanks, you got a victory on your hands, because that is a lot of health to get back for free if you want. Looks like Lauracia might be locking this up, though. Got a health drop on the way to the boss now. There's not much in the way.
Till he happens to die by accident and then gets... Maybe this is the last life, I can't really tell.
It's a really easy boss if you know what to do. You just stand there and throw batarangs at it.
Lauracia may not know that.
Yep. If you don't, then it's gonna get wiped out.
Walking in the middle may be a bad idea.
Oh, there it goes.
There you go. Nope.
Still in it. He probably has this. Dying to that boss is pretty unlikely when you use batarangs. Like, he's probably actually like half dead already because he really dies fast. Yeah, he's dead. He does not have much health when you hit him with those. You hit him like 10 times a throw.
Alright, and Lauracia moved on.
10 minutes on Batman, not too bad.
Really, 10 minutes on any challenge in this tournament is pretty good. If you can complete all 3 within 10 minutes, a 30-minute time is probably going to get you first place more often than not.
I don't think we've seen anybody clear all 3. I'm trying to think when that might have happened. I don't think it has.
Oh, it's going to happen tonight.
There's those dancing pants. Get to see him for a second.
Fragment has been stuck on this stage for a little while now.
He's trying to find the way out. doesn't know what to do because he doesn't know about the charge. And I think that's how you attack upwards. We'll see if he figures it out. Bouncing all over the place. Yeah, I start with Toad Man. I don't start with no Skull Man. No thanks. But I don't wait too long on him. But don't remember how this works exactly. This is... How do you get through there? It's the final trick to getting out of the stage. These two are both working on it. Let's see if they can work it out. Oh no. It's World 1, it's nothing complicated. I just don't remember exactly how it works. They gotta figure it out to get through there though. Final puzzle of doremi. The last obstacle, a brick wall.
Turns out skipping the tutorial was a bad idea.
Yeah. I feel like it's a charge, but I'm not remembering at all how it works. It's the kind of thing that I would figure out on the fly. I just don't remember.
Come on, there's 4 buttons. Just stand under there and just press all 4 buttons.
There might be
random combinations.
Might be a key line around somewhere, I don't know. It's just flying through. Also skip the tutorial, so no good information there. Nothing like. Well. Bonus game going on over here on the left.
Yeah, Frag's just playing Duck Hunt right now.
The most boring Duck Hunt.
Music is very difficult to identify.
Come on, T-Stu, kill that dude. Oh, he's gonna run for it.
Also, we're probably misremembering, but apparently Caddy has completed all 3 of his challenges when he played. And now we have our 4th Batman player on the boss.
No one's got it yet. I wonder if they're all gonna get stuck on this.
20-minute timeout on doremi.
All because they can't figure out a mechanic that they skipped it to on. Does anyone remember? I'm about to look it up in a long play. It's not complicated, I can tell you that for sure. I sat down and played like half this game in 2 hours. I just sat down and did not put it down, and I definitely didn't get stuck here, I'll tell you that. Let's see. I want to look it up. I'm just gonna see exactly how it's done. It's been a little while. I knew they could beat this stage, I just didn't think they'd have any trouble, so I didn't check myself.
Oh no. Setsu died on the boss.
Man.
Got 6 more minutes of Batman.
Yeah, usually when I pick Megaman, I pick a boss that is obnoxious and hard, and that way if a player can't beat him, they can go get the weapon to destroy him with, which I would usually note. I figure Skullman, we're in the qualifier still, so I'm leaning towards challenges. I know that not all of them have been, but they're going to get much worse as this thing goes on. Will be much more unforgiving with some of my game. But right now, Skullman's pretty free, I feel like. Did anyone see how they did it? I was on the... How did Fragmented get through?
I walked away from my computer for a minute. I didn't see. I'm gonna have to trust him.
Is it really just charging up? fancy dance.
Floratia can figure it out real quick. And he's about to leap into second place. Nope, doesn't look like he will.
You just charge up. Yeah, you just charge up. Yeah, there's just a charge move. That's what I thought. All you do is hold fire. I don't know why they're struggling so much with that. They definitely should be able to do that. I don't get it. I don't know why that's causing them a headache. You just charge up and get super bubbles, and they are strong enough for bucks. That shouldn't be a burden for. Come on, guys.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It may take them 10 minutes, but they'll figure it out.
I don't think you need to select an item. I don't think so. I don't know.
Meanwhile, Fragmented seems to be doing pretty good. He may finish sub 20. That's actually faster than anyone else, I think.
I think he's got this, yeah. Like I said, I don't expect. It's kind of a walk in the park, this last one. I would expect it to go real smooth for him. Hey, how's my volume now? By the way.
It's always fine for me. I'm not sure what the issue is. Fragmented going with the E-tank strategy. Trying to keep it safe. Ends up losing 2 lives in the process. But hey, it may be worth it.
I'm loading this up. I'm gonna figure out how that charge works.
I can hear doremi in the background.
That's right. I'm tired of looking at the failed charge. Yeah, you just hold Y. What's wrong with them? Why are they having such a hard time? Did they really not try holding Y? I don't get it. I'm really confused as to why that's bothering anyone, really.
Meanwhile, time's moved on to Skullman.
I don't know, man. It's exactly what I thought it is. It's just a Mega Buster. How did they get stuck on that? That's really weird. I can't wait to ask them about that. You just hold the Y button, and you charge up. That's all you gotta do. Did they just not stand still while they did it? Like, I don't know. That's strange. Well, things happen, I guess. It got all 3 of them. I mean, the reason this pack is named Turtle is just because I needed a keyword theme. It's not because it has any significance at all. Eastu's about to move on out of Batman onto doremi here.
Unfortunately, I don't think he had much of a chance, but I'm still rooting for him.
He got killed by a ninja.
Never mind.
It's moving on to doremi.
There it is, 20 minutes. You are free from this hell.
Well, like I said, there is no way these players would have got stuck in doremi if they watched that long tutorial. It's really long, though, and they're in a race, so they wouldn't, of course, do that. It tells them all about everything, and it would have told them that for sure. Let's see if they can figure this out. Lauratius still stuck working on it. There's no item to use, and he thinks there is.
I mean, I can't pretend that I would actually do better than they would. I'd probably check the other areas first.
Let's warp back.
I probably wouldn't reset like you did, though. About to have our first winner over here.
That's right.
Skullman doesn't seem too difficult.
In 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes, that's about what I expected. Yeah, there it is. Not too bad.
Kind of like
clear.
He's like Woodman in a Halloween costume, right?
Yeah, he's honestly Woodman's more dangerous. This Skullman kind of sucks. Skullman's a bit of a chump.
Well, winner number 1 at 21 minutes and 33 seconds. Pretty good.
Real fast.
Just give him the trophy now and end the tournament. He's won.
And 2 minutes faster, Time Stalker's right behind to wrap this tournament up. That's much faster Skullman reach. I went pretty light on Mega Man 4. He's gonna have this guy dead in 20 seconds here. Did he get an E-Tank on the way, I guess is the question. He does a lot of damage apparently. I don't remember him doing that much damage. Shouldn't be surprised though, I guess.
Good question, because Fragmented died like 2 or 3 times in order to get his E-Tank. But apparently it was worth it. I didn't see Time wasting time with it. Alright, Lauratia, you can do it. Hold a button. Press up.
Stop jumping, please. I loaded in and immediately did it. First thing I tried was holding Y, and it's just immediately works.
No, go back.
I don't know why he thinks that there's something over somewhere else. I don't know. I just have this video game logic in my head, I guess. Time Stalker's having trouble with Skullman. It's not going down for him.
Yep, Lauratia, you have a chance. Hold down Y, press up.
You can do it. You don't have to press anything but Y. You just stand there and fire ball move.
Do you play Brave Fencing Musashi while I was away?
Yes.
It's a very good game. I'm glad you did.
Beat it. I had to cheat a lot. Gotta tell you that being able to cheat made it a lot better than it would have been if I couldn't, because it's got some old game problems.
What do you mean by old game problems?
No checkpoints. Oh, there it is. Laricia's got it.
He has learned, but I think Skullman may be dead here.
Yeah. The race is over because Lauricia didn't hold down a button. Lost because of not holding down a button.
And it is over. Good job, Time Stalker. Good job, Fragmented.
Well, howdy. Time did have an E-Tank? Why? I don't know why I didn't use it. Well, I'm gonna have some... They're probably not gonna be thrilled about finding out how that doremi game works. That's the move. You rarely need to use it, but it's there for when you're surrounded, I guess.
Or when you need to break through some blocks above you.
Yep.
Take it that, nope, he doesn't know yet. He's still going. Go, Setsu, you're number 1 in our hearts.
Apparently, Time Stalker never figured out doremi and took a time penalty on it, so actually he might not be the winner.
Did he?
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that either.
Oh man, he might be in trouble actually. 5 minutes, he says. Did anyone see him take that? Because I didn't notice that he didn't figure out. I thought he just figured out the bubble move, but apparently he didn't. Which means that Lauratia is got a really good chance actually of being the runner-up here.
So wait, he only spent 5 minutes on doremi? Which means there's a 15-minute penalty?
I think he quit at 15 minutes. Couldn't figure it out. Bailed out. Moved on. And he just gave an E-Tank to Lauratia.
Probably gonna have to go to the tape for this one.
Don't even need that other E-Tank. How many E-Tanks do you need for this guy? I mean, you might as well grab it, right? But alright, going on. Yeah, I'll check the tapes right now. I can check it live. That's a nice thing about Twitch here.
F it, we'll do it live. Man, that's a lot of E-tanks.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. It's E-tank time.
Meanwhile, Fragmented moved on to Pocky and Rocky. Pretty sure I played this game as a kid.
Pretty rough. Time quit at 14:30, so he's got 5.5 minutes of penalty.
If Laurasia game's over here, it's probably not going to matter.
Horatio definitely needs to kill Skullman, and soon, but has some time. As for when he killed Skullman, it was at 24:20, so 29:50 is the limit. That's when it's over. Two minutes to kill Skullman, Laurasia.
It can be done.
Certainly
Not
can.
too hard.
You can get to the boss in 2 minutes.
Not if you do that.
Yeah, that's not the ticket. That's bad news. That's probably it. That's probably the end of this. Well,
Believe. You need to believe in Laurasia.
I don't believe anyone could do Skullman in 2 minutes from the beginning. I don't think that's happening.
He's had practice.
Practice be damned, unless you know some trick I don't know about to go left and fight Skullman here. It's not happening.
Surprise speedrun. Here it comes.
Well, it looks like our initial call was correct. Time Stalker's taking second.
I'm kind of hoping that Setsu happens to beat doremi in time. He may not win, but if he figures out the charge shot earlier.
They're in a call. If they're talking about it, they might have given away the secret. That's on them. That's not my fault. They probably did. It seemed like they all started trying the same thing and didn't really understand how it worked. Well, Fragmented Skies is the winner. Time Sucker's runner-up. Time is just about over here. There's 1 minute left.
Laurasia, go! Chat believes in you. Well, maybe I haven't been reading chat.
I don't think they do. We do have 2 more games tonight, folks. So, we might have some downtime between them. I'm not sure. We'll see if they're set up or not. Probably have some downtime anyway while I get set up, but...
Meanwhile, Fragmented is about to beat the first stage of Pocky and Rocky before anyone else has cleared anything. What is that game that Time's playing? The really freaking good one?
What?
The game that Time is playing?
Oh, that's Wild Guns.
I thought it's Steam now, right?
It is. Time is up. At 30 minutes even, we can definitely call this for Time Stalker and Fragmented Skies.
Too bad as Laurasia enters Skullman's domain.
Yep. If only they figured out that charge. How good are they at Skullman anyway? Are they gonna have a hard time? Because Time Stalker had a hard time. Got here, it took 3 minutes to kill this guy. Didn't use their E-tank either.
Use that E-tank. Do it! No!
Ask if any of them want to commentate on a match. I can't believe doremi hustled them like that. That was a pretty strange thing to lose to.
So tell me how to beat blocks above you in doremi. Because I don't necessarily know. You gotta hold some button, but I don't know which.
Poor people couldn't solve this puzzle. And Tistu almost got that, but he's fallen too.
Laurasia figured out how to beat it.
Hello.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
How was the doremi puzzle got everybody apparently?
I actually enjoyed it. I just wish I could have figured out that last part.
Well, I'll tell you what happened is, you guys have to hold still when you charge. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what stopped everybody. Is nobody tried holding still and charging. And the tutorial,
Yeah.
long as it is, would have told you that.
Oh, really?
Tutorial goes over everything under the sun. It takes forever, but it does tell you about charging.
Interesting.
Huh.
I did not expect
Yeah,
that to hold up anybody, because I was like, am I forgetting how this works? I loaded it up and immediately could charge and shoot that huge bubble that nobody was doing.
First time playing
Yeah.
a game, so.
Other than that, I enjoyed the other two games a lot. Those are ones I like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
this
never
was a really
played
good
Batman
map.
before. So, there was a serious, several minutes of incompetence there.
Well,
Can't believe I took
Tucksucker,
that death.
You are second.
I'm sorry?
You did make it. The timer just ran out not too long ago there. So you're second, and Fragments Guys is first. You two will be moving on.
Oh, good.
Ratio, you lost because you didn't charge your bubbles sooner. That's the only reason. And TC
Well,
didn't make it. No, you got stuck on Batman.
I still needed to beat Skullman, so. And I'm awful at Megaman.
Yeah, you and Time Sucker weren't using your E-tank, so you were dying to him.
Oh, I was waiting on the E-Tank. I wanted to make sure he would die because I didn't want to use it and then lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first couple of times his health was a little too high for me, so I took the death rather than lose the E-Tank.
And I just noticed that I had two E-tanks. So I probably would have been fine with taking off a third each time.
You were pretty close. So don't hang your head too low.
Well, good games, everybody.
Yeah.
Game, everyone.
Thanks for that. That was a lot of fun.
Yep, good game. There will be a 1 in 30 chance you can get the missing slot if you want to try for it. A big old death match on some challenge. Probably, because it seems like one of the players is missing, and that's how I'm going to solve that, I guess. But we are getting ready for another game real soon.
Okay.
I don't
Well,
know if
thanks,
everybody
Smite.
yet, but thanks for playing, everybody.
Cool.
Yes. That was a lot of fun.
Check my calendar, see.
Alright, catch you later.
Take it easy.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye.
You know, I have to respect Tetsu for continuing to go. He might figure this out before the 20-minute timer.
That's the only stream I'm going to leave on here. Put that going.
And there it goes.
About to watch an ad, but that's alright. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get the next group ready here, so. Group R, let's see if they are ready to go or if we're sitting around for 20 minutes. That might be the case, by the way.
Suddenly, I want to play a racing game. But really, I want to play F-Zero. This is not F-Zero. I'm disappointed.
I mean, it could be. 100+ games? Greatness.
Starting at $29.99. That's less than 300. It's very affordable.
He's there, he's at the bubble location. Now to solve
Do
the
it.
puzzle.
You're pressing a button. You're holding it down, but it's the wrong button.
He didn't hold it down, he's just shooting.
Come on, this is the right music. You can do it.
That's it! He's
Chat
huge.
believes in you.
Oh,
Yes!
you did it right. He didn't hold it all the way.
No!
Come on, you got it, you're so close.
Come on, go Hulk on me.
That's weird.
Please do it. Chat believes in you. I believe in you. Smite believes in you. You just need to believe in you. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. My mixer might be going south on me if it's changing my volume like that.
Am I just really loud? I can turn my volume down.
Well, you're louder than me for sure, but I didn't think I was that low.
I didn't think you were quiet during the earlier stream. He's gonna do it.
Oh, he's
Press up.
moved.
No.
Well, I can turn myself up.
He doesn't know what button to press. Neither
Just
do
needs
I.
to let
for
it
that
go.
matter.
Just release the button. Oh, what's happening?
I mean, he went up. If he pressed the jump button.
That's it.
Yes.
Nice work.
Number 1 in my heart. Number 4 in the tournament.
Okay, well, we're gonna set these guys up. I'm gonna mute it and try and fix my mic, I guess, while I'm up. Let's set them up. Be right back, folks. We're back, folks. We're just waiting on these guys to choose their games, and then we're gonna see what we're doing. It looks like Frogs is one. It's Frog Pack time. That's a good one. Okay, so let me clear that asterisk. New one.
What games have frogs? Chrono Trigger, Super Mario Brother 3, Frogger.
I don't think there's any frogs
Nope.
in this pack.
The Gradius 3, Megaman 4, Fire Striker. Nope. Other games I would not associate with frogs.
Frogless.
The Frogless Frog Pack. Can't wait.
There.
Sorry, Okami. Have to change that game.
Let me get them this set ready to go.
Scorian makes a good point though. Mega Man back to back.
Yeah, just happened that way. Napalm Man, also a boss that could be a troublesome boy if you go after him right away, but not necessarily. If you're good at him, he could be taken down with a buster. But his weakness is Crystal Man, which is ridiculous to go after, honestly, so probably you just want the buster for that. That's my suggestion, but I'm not going to give them my suggestions. So, let's see what they think.
Your suggestion is only for the chat.
That's right.
And me, I guess.
Frogs Pack is dead as hell. Let's see.
If I remember, Fire Striker is like a breakout game, right?
Yes.
Shmup, platformer, and breakout. Not a bad mix.
Wait for the players to load up Gradius.
Every time I watch this Super Mario intro, kind of hope that Mario's gonna jump over that second red Koopa, but it never happens.
I don't know why they're in Mario World.
I don't know why two are in Mario World.
Yeah, I misspelled Moai. It's the Easter Island area in Gradius, the common place that's always there. They got a state for it. Well, if they set their thing up right, I shouldn't need to. There are rules for the layout that are supposed to be followed. If they followed them at all, then I should be pretty dang close without any border help.
Indigo, please. Center your screen.
What do you mean center it?
His Konami seems to be off to the right by about 33%. His screen in general.
He needs to be streaming at 16:9. That's probably it. I'm talking to him about it.
That's good information. I'll change my OBS.
Yeah, it should be 720p for Twitch, if you're streaming to Twitch. There's a lot of black space, that's why. So if you stream If you stream this resolution, it's gonna look like that. By the way, folks. Now we see Rhythm Bastard. Now we're talking. He also needs to shift his game left. A couple people haven't done that, but most people have. You can see live the complications of my setup here.
Okami and Terror ready to go. The other two, they're coming.
Yeah, what they're doing is impossible to fix because the resolution's wrong. Well, hey, me watching those ads is getting them money, so...
You know, suddenly I want to play Skyrim. I'm not sure why.
I have extremely no interest in watching the Video Game Awards.
There's such a thing?
It's really stupid. It's on right now, yeah, everyone's watching it. I don't even want to watch it. I don't think it's funny at all. Like, they roast it usually, but even that is not entertaining to me. I just hate it. Hate everything about it.
Is it on Twitch?
Yeah, it's partially Twitch. I don't think it's exclusively Twitch though. I don't really know anything about it.
Holy shit! Twitch is streaming Thursday Night Football.
Oh,
Why
yeah?
am I watching this? I'm just kidding. No, you're right. They are streaming that. Who is this guy streaming?
What do you mean?
It's Video Game Awards.
I don't know. It's a big event. They get a lot of celebrities in there. A lot of game devs. A lot of actual celebrities. They usually just argue about what game of the year is going to be, and indie game of the year and stuff like that, and pick the wrong game. It's just really stupid.
The best score is Nier Automata. It's a game I still need to play. And never will. Gradius 3 is more important.
Just waiting for one of the players to fix their res.
Come on, Indigo. Wait,
I
no.
need to write
Rhythm 2.
I need to write better instructions next time I do one of these so that people get on the right page with the settings. I should have gone over the whole package.
If you post it to Group F, I can do it right now instead of causing you grief in like an hour.
It's just OBS 720p and the game pushed to the left side. Those are the two big things that we're waiting on. Those two things aren't done. And of course you gotta use my version of BizHawk. So I hope you have that. It was-
I don't. I just download the regular BizHawk.
It's in the. I mean, that might work if it's version 2.20. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out.
That we will.
Just wait on rhythm. Looks like he's got it now.
Version 2.2.1.1.
Point one. Ooh, I don't know about that. Was there a freaking update? Oh man, let's see.
Most up-to-date version, because I downloaded it yesterday. Like, oh crap, I actually got to stream tomorrow.
We might be on that version. I'm not sure. I don't think it did anything that would mess with it. We should be on that version.
I think it has been updated since July, so you probably are.
Well, we'll see, I guess. We've done our own tweaks. You probably should just grab mine. I'll just send you a link.
No problem.
Man, why does this stream buffer so much? Let me see it. Twitch. We're gonna see some more ads while I reload this thing.
Just chat, remember. 20 minutes when I'm loading the screen or stream lower, slowing down the stream. That's probably why.
Now we're good. What group?
I feel like we're ready. Group F.
Okay, so in that link you'll find where I store that BizHawk at.
I assume that Okami is on the correct state.
He's on nothing. Right now he's on a blank
Right.
screen.
State 0 or state -1 or whatever it is.
You can drag and drop stuff, so. I mean, yeah, tournaments like this, back-to-back, is definitely gonna have a lot of downtime. That's the way it is. We're right on time, actually, to start this match, so it's all working out just fine, honestly. I hope that Rhythm's streaming is not gonna do that to me. Okami's having trouble with it because he doesn't have mine. And that's what would happen, it would just crash.
So do any of these challenges involve save states?
Yeah, that's what the problem is right now.
I see.
That's the only reason why you'd have to use mine if I didn't do that. And I wanted to. So what we're looking for here is this area is level 3 of Gradius. And I don't think they have any power-ups at all, but they're at the start power-up zone, so they're able to get some. After that's done, and I'm looking for the boss kill there, it's not too hard, especially if they can get the power-ups, but if they die, they might be restarting from that state to get the power-ups back, because Gradius is not very friendly when you have no power-ups. Megaman 5, I'm looking for Napalm Man to be beaten. In order of speedrun, he's usually... Let me see, he kills Starman, Gravity Man kills Gyro Man, kills Crystal Man. He's usually 5th, so doing him first is not usually the choice. That being said, he's not that hard, so could be Buster Duel without too much trouble. You will have to be on your game though to do it. Fire Striker will take some learning to figure out. It's a breakout, unique kind of game. They need to reach the boss, not beat him. They just need to see what the boss looks like, and then they've won. That's all they gotta do.
Alright. Doesn't seem too difficult, especially the Megaman.
The first boss is pretty nasty, honestly, so I didn't want to include him. Felt like that might have been a step too far.
I think if anything, Gradius is probably going to hold these 4 up.
We'll see. If they can get that laser and a couple options, they ought to be able to blast right through. That's all you need. They're going to need 1 speed up, C laser, and options, so 10 oranges is all they need to be safe. Any options on top of that is gravy, and I think it's either the exclamation or the question mark gives you a force field. It's very hard to die when you got that. Very safe with that stuff going on. Hey, thanks for this, Captain Duck. We're just waiting to start here on our third match of the night, actually.
Don't worry, chat. It's going to happen.
It is. Can't be stopped now.
So while I'm in Discord, I'll ask, when is Nightbot going to come back?
Is it missing?
Our quote bot?
That's Arcade Pit Bot.
Man.
It'll be back tomorrow because I have to have it on for AI Arena.
Excellent.
I can't wait to play that Sexy Hacking remake. I'll probably play it tomorrow.
Because I'm just saying, everyone's missing the quote bot a lot.
Yeah, I know. They need to tone down now. There's too much quoting going on. I love Sexy Hiking. I'll have a good time. I love yelling at the frustration of that game. Be alright. It'll be fine. I played Sexy Hiking for fun. I beat it too. I'm ready. I'm equipped.
You're ready, but it's Okami.
He's working on it. It would be nice if I could verify everyone was ready to go in this kind of thing, but when you have 84 people, somebody always misses the message on how to set this thing up.
You really overachieved on this tournament too. It's like one day you're like, hey, I need more people to sign up for this. I only got 60. Suddenly you got 84.
Yeah, that happened. I got no complaints about that. I can take as many people as want to sign up. It's just the group that large, getting the message across on how to do this to everybody. There's a lot of time to be saved if everyone formats it correctly and doesn't make me do all that work editing this to go. So that's why I have everyone stream 720p to the Twitch with the game on the left side. That way I can just type in their name and go. I don't have to worry about editing every single one. They also require my version of BizHawk to play, and the link to that is in the pinned racing channel. Why'd I stop using what server? I don't know what you mean, old wall. You mean streaming to Twitch? It's easier. Again, that's me setting up 84 people for something even more complicated. I'm using it right now to stream to Ribbon, so they can watch. I'm not using it for each of these players because it's a pain in the ass to set up for 84 people when only 30 or 40 of them will have any idea of what I mean when I say change the address.
I'm like 5 seconds in the future. It's great. Time traveling.
We've got a game on screen.
I mean, it's good that, you know, Group 2 finished so quickly.
Yeah.
But never forget Setsu figuring out on his own how to beat doremi.
He did.
Suddenly, I want to watch The Critic, which is a really good show.
There was talk about how the reboot was never going to happen recently.
There's a reboot, really?
There isn't. That was what they were talking about.
They were right. It's never going to happen.
What's that guy's name? That actor? He's on The Simpsons too. A lot. He was tweeting about it. How it's out of his control.
Are they John Lovett?
That's it.
Shows like that, Dr. Katz, they define my childhood. My sense of humor, which is probably why it's so bad. Buy my book.
Waiting on Taravan up there. If you're looking for the music, it's in the bottom of the screen. This is from Order of Ecclesia.
Mercury, you are right. No reboot better than terrible reboot. Let me hold on to my nostalgia.
They're starting. We're off. Took a little while, but it happens. The dream's real, the race is on. We restart this clock and get it going.
Dreams do come true.
Rhythm forgot to start his split, but it's okay. It's really, well, it's really just for their reference. I say that every time. I don't really need it. It's helpful for me, but it's not mandatory. 20 minutes for him is 20 minutes. People who don't take a speed up right away in Gradius are people I feel like are doomed. I don't feel like there's any hope if you don't do that. That's step one to making it through this.
Indeed, that's the only thing I know about this game. If you don't speed up, you die.
You need at least one. There's no way around it. Like, you just gotta use that. You're gonna miss capsules if you don't get it right away. It's gonna be crazy hard to dodge. You keep getting them though, you get out of control, and that's what Taravan has decided to go. Only speed ups all the time, and now he's crazy fast and dangerous. It's hard to control. He has used another one. It's 4 speed ups on Taravan. That's what it's like to be dead. That is death.
Terror, you wild man.
He is doomed. I have no faith in this plan. Every time he hits up, he goes upwards 10 freaking steps. There's a lot of orange capsules in this level lying about to pick up, so you don't have to get them all from kills.
This is beautiful. I didn't know that Gradius scrolled up and down.
This level does, and you only need to clear one path to get through. You don't have to go up or down. It's not really a mandatory thing at all. You can kill all these if you want points. They'll shoot rings at you if you don't get them.
Oh, his speed up has led to his downfall.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Same for rhythm.
I wouldn't make it either if I used more than 2. It's crazy fast. They're allowed to restart from that state as much as they want, so they'll be right back in it. They can just reload that state. That's the whole point of using the state. There's that sea laser, and that's a super good weapon, but it's less useful here. The option's probably better. And that's what Okami's going for. He's got 2 of them out. Looks good.
Remember, people at home, speed is good, but only in moderation.
Yeah, this level's pretty slow. Speed doesn't even help you here. Really doesn't. Like, this isn't never in the game do you really want to go that fast. It's a very cramped game. Oh, he got sniped. Kami gets taken out. Game over. Oh man. I feel like when those guys turned red, you were like 70% of the way done with the stage, so he was actually cruising along there pretty nicely. Of all the stages in the game, this might be one of the easier ones to actually do with no power-ups. You might be able to pull it off, but it's still really hard to do compared to having power-ups. Does Rhythm just not like speed-ups? I don't understand why he doesn't just use them. Man, that's hurting him. That banning of speed-ups is going nowhere for him.
This isn't the Turtle game pack anymore, is it?
I don't think so. This is the Frog pack.
Yeah, so they shouldn't be embracing the turtle. They should be taking the speed up.
Maybe he doesn't know how to use the thing. I can't believe he just wanders into bullets when he's that slow. Man, oh man, those speed ups are mandatory. They really are. I would love to see a run where somebody doesn't take that. I should try that later. The slow motion ship trying its best in space.
I can see it now. Smited AGDQ. Gradius 3, no power up run.
He finally threw it in and got up to speed up. Alright. Man, those guys go crazy with the shooting when they're left alone.
He succumbed to peer pressure.
So Gradius has 2 things about it. Number 1 is that if you die, you lose all your power-ups and you're in a lot of trouble. Number 2 is the enemies shoot a whole bunch of bullets, and if you kill them, they don't. So, that's the 2 ways to win. Don't lose all your dang power-ups in the worst place, and don't let the enemies survive forever, because every second they're on screen, they're going to shoot another projectile. Get it out of hand real quick.
And don't take more than 2 speed ups.
Yeah, don't do that either. It's a shmup where you die in one hit and your hitbox is pretty large, so you gotta be careful. You can run into the wall and die instantly no matter what you got. Even with the force field, it won't protect you from that.
So was this an arcade game, or was it just pretty much play at home console?
It's an arcade game that is made much easier here. The arcade game is ridiculous. And it's on the NES too. This is the third. The third one is an arcade game and it's something fierce. I think Okami's nearly there. I think they're done with the Moai heads actually. They're going to see the circles of Moai heads coming up. Yeah, this is towards the end. This is the outer edge of this level, so the part's not that as bad as it looks. You can blow those up when you kill all 4 of them in a circle, and you can make a path that way. You're gonna have to kill one path here, but this is where flying up and down does help, but you do need to make sure you get all 4 of them on one of these, or else you're done. Oh no. He missed. Oh, he didn't get him.
You can do it, Okami. Nope. You
He
can't.
had to focus this down. That's where not having the laser was hurting him. He's got to shoot more, aim more.
Here I thought a strategy would work.
He was really close. Is Gradius gonna stop all the players?
Pretend your OBS doesn't work. Put the other 3 to sleep. Then sneak in.
Please, Rhythm, for the love of God, get a speed up. I get maybe that's his plan on this stage. Maybe he thinks he wants to go slow here. How slow he is though, he's just not able to get out of the way. And Terravan's got the opposite problem. They're both terrifying. I wouldn't want to play either one of these methods. you have really nice powers. You can even customize it if you want. Not here, because I picked it for him, but you can change what the double gun does. Like, the one they have shoots upwards and forwards. You can change that to be all kinds of directions. The laser comes in like 8 varieties. It comes in ripples and charge and zap line, all kinds of crap. The options have a bunch of formations you can pick from. This one's on follow mode, so they just kind of trail behind you in a circle, in a line. The force field, I think it's the default force field. It just blocks a couple shots, and the question mark can be either a bunch of options at once or a recharge for the force field or something like that. Caravan's still alive with that speed. Oh no! Spoke too soon. Got shot by a single bullet, but he's still in. He's still got a life left here.
He can do it. I believe in him.
He's got to get a speed up quick. Hopefully not 10. A gun would be nice. They do have to fight a boss up here, you know. They can't just vertical their way through. He's going for the upward shot, which is interesting.
The boss is always a Moe head? Or also?
I don't remember what the boss is. It's not a hard boss, I know that. For Gradius, anyway. Oh, that was close. He's made it to the next side. He's got the method. There he goes. He's safe from these for now. I think he's at the boss. He might be the first one to see the boss. There's the force field on the left, bottom left. The Okami's got it. That blocks projectiles. You might recognize it.
Okami's hot on his tail.
Yep. You might recognize that from Symphony Night. Now, Okami is way better equipped. Like, he's got 2 options. A force field. Caravan's just got a little pea shooter that's upgraded to shoot upwards, which is handy here, sort of. Yeah, here's the Easter Island boss. That's it. It's just 2 faces. He died there, but he still has a pretty good chance. This is a really easy boss for Gradius. It's not that bad. You can kind of sit back and blast it, so he might be able to do this with nothing. It's not the worst boss to fight. Gotta kill these jerks though, they're shooting way too much. Okay, here we go. So here's what they do. They shoot 5 of these dudes when they open their mouths. That's their only attack. And you gotta crowd control and watch the rocks. But you can dodge the rocks just by hanging on the left side.
Oh, I see one of the rocks. Terror didn't. Game over. Well, Okami, you can do... Wait, you're back at the start too. No, you're not.
There's other shields than force fields. There's a shield that I like the most that shrinks your entire Vic Viper to be way smaller. And that's a shield. And it also functions as a regular shield too. It also blocks a bullet and makes you medium-sized on the first hit. That one is the best in my opinion. I love using that. It's so easy to dodge with that tiny little ship. And you don't lose any firepower. You're just a tiny Vic Viper, murderous Vic Viper. Well, neither player beat that boss. I can't believe they got there and didn't win.
Oh, Okami's not done yet. He's got 1 more life at least.
Oh. Nice bomb for him there. Got the vertical. Oh no! He walked right into the bullet.
Kami, no!
Gradius
No!
is getting everybody today.
I see your strategy. Put the 20-minute game up front.
Well, it's been half the time limit for Gradius and no one's done yet.
So you selected the options for each of these ships?
They're default, I'm pretty sure. This is, you have the ability to customize it, but I didn't. This is normal Gradius. On easy, they shoot less.
So you mentioned earlier today that each of these players had the option to just take a 20-minute penalty.
They do.
Just give on a game whenever they want.
I don't force players to sit on a game if they don't want to. They could just say that they, that's the only time where the times don't match up to reality. And people were really confused about my system for some reason, but like, the way this works is when they say they're done, whatever my clock says is their time. Like, you know, like if they... So the only exception to that is if they take a pass on a game and I have to dock them some time. That's the only time where that's not true. So there's never any confusion about when someone's done. They're done when they finish the 3rd game. They wouldn't be on the 3rd game if they didn't finish the first 2.
Okami, no!
I did hit the sub goal I was aiming for. It's finished. I got what I wanted, and I encourage subs on Twitch now as primary source of my income. It's pretty good. Definitely a good thing for me, and it is certainly my primary source of income. That and bits combined add up to be my primary source of income because I hit that goal. And now that Patreon went ass end up, apparently, it's less concerning for me because I did hit that goal. I'd be really upset if I was relying on Patreon as much as I did 6 months ago. But if Patreon doesn't knock it off, I might think about moving to Game Wisp or something, or just not using any of those. Upgrading subs does not reset months, but you cannot downgrade subs without canceling it. You don't lose your recurring thing, but you would have to cancel it and then sub as the lower tier if you ever wanted to downgrade. That's the only oddity with those. Indigo bloopers barreling through, and you can see why I'm saying they should grab that laser right now, right? Like, look at it. It's disgusting. It is the grossest thing. It doesn't shoot upwards though, so there's that. That's the one thing where, like, I can see why they like the vertical for this. It's just that the laser's so much better. Man, you gotta be more careful with the bullets. One little mistake and your ship is dust.
I like the aggression. It's not paying off, but I like the aggression. Now I'll go on record right now. They're all going to time out of 20.
I wouldn't get too upset at Patreon just yet. They haven't even launched that change yet. They just said that it was happening, so we'll see what Patreon's going to do. They might notice, hopefully they would, that PR is going ass up in their face. But they're obviously not right. Indigo Blooper didn't pick a circle to blow up there. He must have thought that he didn't need to blow it up. You do have to open the way twice. So the first one has holes in it. It's free. But after that, you gotta blow up all 4 faces or you're done for. Man, he's having a bad day. Oh, jeez. Game over. Well, Gradius is looking grim for everybody. No one's beating this Moai head level.
Yep, they're all having a bad day right now.
At least they're on equal footing with badness. This Cheerio gauntlet here. This is a mainstay of Gradius. This level was in the first game. I wouldn't be surprised if it's in every single one of them. Rhythm just ran into the wall trying to pick up a power-up.
So I didn't see, but did Rhythm start 2 minutes behind everyone else?
He just didn't start his clock. He's definitely on the same page as everyone else as far as I'm concerned.
I can say with moderate certainty that none of these people will want to visit Easter Island at any point in their lives after this game.
Whoa! Rhythm dodging a Cheerio just barely. There is a lot of power-ups in the stage. If you could get through it without dying, you would be so close to fully geared. It would be extremely powerful. This game is really easy when you have all the power. That force field, those 4 options, the laser is just 1/3 of the screen is instantly dead whenever you fire, and you can take quite a few hits before it's gone. They can take like 6 with that force field. So that's a lot of stuff that you could get, but any single death will lose all of those power-ups or go back down to 1. The only thing you'll keep is if you have 1 on your bar, it will go to speed up and light it up. That's it. That's all you start with. If you die. It's a very one-shot kind of game. It's always possible to recover. It's just crazy hard if it's in the wrong place. It's one of the hardest things, recovering from a death in this game. If someone's going to beat this boss, they're only going to save a couple minutes at this point, but it still could be done by anybody, even from the start.
If anyone's going to beat this boss, it's going to be No, never mind.
They're still in it. Well, he didn't use a speed up. If he just used the speed up, he would have made it. First thing you should do when you spawn, eat that sucker up. But he's trying again. Man, that's 2 deaths in a row, and it's 100%. Use your speed up. Use your speed up, man. You gotta use that sucker. That's too bad. That's gonna do it. I don't think Gradius is getting beaten here.
All right, Gradius 1, Group R 0.
Gradius 4, Group R 0.
Gradius 3 moves on to the next round of the tournament. They'll be playing whoever. Can't tell them for a couple weeks. And Okami has decided to give up and move on to Megaman 5.
Yep, throwing it in. I owe him a 2.5-minute penalty. So now we have to make a note. This is the only time you'll see a note on screen is when I have to do something like that. So,
hey, looks like Indigo has moved on as well.
And that's a 2-minute 10-second penalty.
You have to respect it. People know when they're beaten.
Rhythm Bastard might be doing the same thing. I need to shrink these.
Yep, Rhythm has done it as well. It's like a 2-minute and 15-second penalty. I'm sorry, 1:45.
Everyone gave up on Gradius.
Not Terror. He's gonna do it.
Yeah, he's the only one who's going for the gold here. He might save himself some time. I mean, he might have earned 30 seconds on this. He might be the one to do it. So what?
I believe in you, Terror.
A minute 5 or something like that.
Minute 45. Never mind, Terror. Sorry, I don't believe in you anymore.
It's just, yeah, you gotta get those guys out of there sooner. They shoot so much. Well, with 45 seconds left, it's a 45-second penalty for Terror, man. No one finished Gradius. No one sat it out either. No one let that clock wind down.
Is that something you expected when you made this challenge?
Not really. Gradius is it's a familiar game for a lot of people. It's definitely on the harder scale for shmups, but didn't expect everyone to get hung up on it.
I'll just say that Slow Beef could probably do it.
Yeah, you could probably do it on the first try. People familiar with shmups wouldn't have any trouble. I wouldn't think. Especially if they played Gradius before. That's a very common level, that one. Like I said, it's a staple of the series. That Cheerio launching Mawhead level, that's very familiar.
In regards to Mega Man 5, Kami seems to be doing pretty well.
Since they're all running their own clocks, I can go ahead and remove the penalty notice. Since they're all taking 20 minutes on Gradius. So we're all even here.
Indeed.
Sorry about the advertisement. That's my bad. I can't click those out without that happening. You know what? I can fix that in the future. He'll be back soon.
Man, I want to play Skyrim. I've never beaten it.
Well, there won't be any discrepancies as long as they run the clocks right.
And they all seem to have, except for maybe Indigo. I can't check right now.
Okami of Games is tearing this challenge apart. He's got the strategy down. Napalm Man fires grenades if you're close to him, and he fires a shot if you're far away. So he's leading him into the grenade. He will never do anything else as long as you do that. And there's the missiles. He went too far away at a time, but he dodges them no problem. He's got him dead to rights here. 4 HP. It's over.
Dead to rights.
That's right. In no time flat.
Get him shadowed.
3.5 minutes there. Okami's moving on to Fire Striker.
3:53, but pretty close to 4. Alright, time for another 20-minute game. I can't wait.
Fire Striker could be. It could be that. It's a weird one. It's not hard, but it's strange. And
Like an easy breakout, right?
Breakout's easier than this, but it's not what I would call a hard game. And that boss is 2 levels in. He's not that far in. Gonna have to figure out how this game works and beat it in that time frame there.
So you've got 2 pedals. You got a wizard in the back, and you've got a warrior in the front. The wizard doesn't move except for left and right. Warrior can move vertically.
The wizard's a goalie of sorts. You can move him around if you want. You also have a couple strong bomb attacks. That's the gist of Fire Striker. That's how it works. You can go really fast because you can get up in the orb's face and smash it in any direction. So easier to kill blocks in than breakout, but there's other problems. It's not just blocks. You get attacked. Caravan and Indigo are very close to the boss now. A couple tricky rooms to go. The missile room and that big dude there. Terra's using an E-Tank, very wise, because that guy hits way too hard. He hits for that much right there. That's how much he hits for. Twice. 3 times. Almost dead. Well, we're synced up. Oh, we were supremely synced up. Wow, look at that.
Wow, holy shit. Meanwhile, Rhythm is having a really hard time. He is gamed over on Napalm Man.
Really interesting that spike got them both at the same frame. They both slid into this. The spikes in these games are wider than they appear 100% of the time. In every Mega Man game, they are huge squares. They are not the shape they look like. You can't go up next to them.
Meanwhile, Okami is still working on, I think, the very first part of level 1. Oh, he's advanced.
Caravan got himself a life. Well, with more HP than before, but still kind of injured. Gotta be careful around these spikes here. And Indigo is nearly there, almost. Just one little area to go here. Those enemies cannot be killed, actually. Those missile enemies. I don't know why Capcom made immortal enemies. There they are. It's very rare that those exist in Mega Man, but those are one of them. Terravan got tricked by those. Oh no, he's dead. He's gonna be back a ways. And
No.
Indigo is moving on to the boss fight with an E-Tank use.
Should be a walk-in, pretty much.
I don't think Napalm Man's good enough to kill most players. We'll see though. They can figure out how he works and avoid contact damage. That's really the big thing. If they can get the pattern down, he'll be locked up, but if they can't, he could do some damage, and I don't think he has very many tries.
I have to admit,
a fun boss.
I stopped at Mega Man 3, so in regards to
got him.
Napalm Man and Mega Man 5, would he be like the first boss you fight, the second?
5th.
5th, oh.
I mean, in terms of, not difficulty really, but in terms more of the proper weakness run.
But as
Starman.
Okami clearly demonstrated, he's pretty easy to bust your tool.
He is, if you know what to do. They all are. None of the bosses in this game really, except for the water guy, are pretty tough. The wave man, he's not too easy to bust a duel, but the rest of them are.
Is this a game where they had people write in potential robot masters?
I think that's 6 that had a lot of those.
Like Nightman and all that?
Yep.
Running out of ideas, man. I think Okami's gotten the hang of Fire Striker, because he's moving on pretty quickly now.
Starman is who I start with, and his weakness lends over to Gravity Man. Goes to Jar Man and Crystal Man is got a really crappy, rude stage, and he is the weakness too. Napalm Man. So if they had trouble killing Napalm Man, it would be easier to just find an E-Tank, honestly, than trying to get Crystal Man's stupid power. That would be really hard to get. If they can get Crystal Man's power, then they could have beat Napalm Man anyway, I would think. 3 players stuck on Mega Man 5 so far here. 9 minutes in.
Can't say I'd expect that.
This is my favorite of the 6 NES games. Yeah, I like this one the best. But it's got its issues, just like all of them do. The Wily stages are still bad. This one has... It's one of the ones that has 4 Wily stages before the 4 Wily stages, and those, I think, are good in this game. It's the last 4 that suck. As soon as you get to those, it just feels like a sharp decline in quality.
This is the game with Darkman?
Yeah, it's got Proto Man.
Kami, no! Oh, you don't have to start from the very beginning. This is a co-op game. If player 2 comes in, he control the wizard, I guess?
I'm not sure. I guess it could work, but it's pretty easy to play this one player.
I remember this coming up on SNES Pit one day.
Yep.
And you being taken with it.
I've never had to... I'm not having it on the Test Your Smite or anything, but it's definitely got challenges.
Did you get the majority of the challenges from Arcade Pit, or come up with them on your own?
We've been making them on our own because we need challenges that are 5 times as long. I've been making them on my own, that is. I probably should open it up to the floor and take some suggestions because it's time consuming to find what I got, like 80 games worth times 3.
Okami is successful and moves on to stage number 2. Where I believe you said the first boss is, right?
I think he's here. This looks right. I'll know him when I see him. You can go really fast, but you do have to get the hang of the weirdness of this. And I wouldn't say he's got it quite yet, but he's starting to get it. He's starting to bounce up that way. Caravan, nearly a Napalm Man. The last one doesn't have an enemy. Well, let's see how it goes for him.
Alright, Terror, you could be number 2.
Could be. Can you beat this guy?
Remember, number 2 is just as good as number 1.
You can slide under those missiles. He's got an E-Tank to go, and he's going to use it now. He's got 3 lives, though, so maybe it would have been prudent to save that for, you know, the last ditch attempt after you learn him.
Maybe.
If he gets him in that grenade pattern, he's going to be very much more likely to succeed because it's much easier to dodge that than it is to dodge the bullets, the missiles that he fires off. It looks like he's got him to me. That E-Tank might
Gonna be close.
Oh no, he's trapped. Oh jeez. Oh no, he missiled him. Oh, nice work, Napalm Man.
No!
Really close.
It's okay. He's learned it. He can finish it here.
He's got 2 more tries. He's got a good shot at this.
Rhythm, I'm sorry, but you may want to just take the 20 at this point.
So, that is absolutely how he works. I know exactly how it works because I did speedrun this game for a while. You get napalm grenades if you're near him, and if you're not, he shoots his missiles. So, being near him is like half the screen away. Closer than that, that's the line. Not having that E-Tank this time. Gotta figure out this boss from full health. Fair fight. No tricks.
1 or 2 shots left, right?
Yep.
Indigo hot on his heels.
Okami's opening a big old door. Looks promising. They don't have to beat the boss. I'm not asking for that because I feel like he probably could. If he made it this far, he probably could beat the boss. It's just I didn't want it to take too long. It probably would add another 8 minutes to the run. Figure out how to beat the boss and taking him out.
I think he probably will, because it probably will take at least 8 more minutes for this run to end.
Terravan's moving on. Terravan's got Napalm Man defeated. Nice work.
Good job, Terravan.
8 minutes left. So it's actually 38 minutes for him and not. For all intents and purposes, we're pretending Gradius didn't exist because they all failed it and it was first. So.
Rhythm note! Alright, Indigo, you can do it. Make it a race.
Okami's been working on this door for 100 years. It's all.
Zelda again.
It's all the way open. Just get in there, man. You can do it.
The 100-year door.
That's a Paper Mario game, yeah.
Damn. Here I thought it was Zelda.
You just can't get it in there. This is gonna end up going down past the wizard, right down the hole.
I will laugh.
He got it. All right. That's probably there. He is. That's the boss. He's done it. Okami is finished. He's first. This god.
Who dares? Name's him a spell.
It's spell.
I pity the fool.
Wait.
Chat has corrected me. The 1,000-year door.
Yep, that's it.
I was only 10% of the way there.
Indigo Bloopers killed Napalm Man as well. Rhythm's still stuck here. 2 people racing Fire Striker for the winning run here. And Rhythm's working on catching up. He's only got 5 minutes to go before he can play as well. And he could catch up still too if he's really good at Fire Striker.
Absolutely.
It's going to come down to Fire Striker, which Okami has proven can be done. We have a winner already. 3 people beat Megaman 5. One of them cleared it in very quick order. The other 2 had some trouble, but they made it in the end.
Come on, Rhythm, I'm cheering for you. You can still do it. Terra looked a little far ahead, but really that intro is really long. It's like a minute and a half.
Yep. He's still on stage 1 here. He's only a minute or so ahead. All told. Rhythm tried to do a slide there, which only works 1 tile wide, very similar to Mario and that kind of thing. Okami's taking a breather, relaxing to some Ninja Gaiden over here, just taking a... Ooh.
Indigo's gonna have to speed it up a little bit if he wants to be number 2.
Is that the door already? Did Terra already crawl up to the door in 10 seconds flat?
How did he do that?
He's a Fire Striker ace. Look at him go. I told you you could blast through this game if you knew what you were doing. 10 minutes, more like 4. All he's got to do is hit that door 15 times. He's got it. The power strikes clear whole rows, and I think he was capitalizing on those more than Okami was. Okami was more slow and steady about it. All he's got to do is get in that door, that's it. He's already there. Which is
But will
bad
Okami
news.
beat a level of Ninja Gaiden before that?
He already did. I saw him kill a boss. He's on stage 2 too. He's doing really well at Ninja Gaiden as well. I bet he wishes that was in the pack. Maybe you'll get it. Maybe you'll have some Ninja Gaiden action.
Please don't. I've never played it.
You don't like to be a ninja? Everyone likes Ninja Gaiden. Everyone plays it. Everyone speedruns it. Everybody, all of you signed up just to play that, right?
I'm going to avoid the ninja pack.
Terra's speedrun is ruined by this door taking twice as long as the rest of the game.
Oh, one of my gave with wild arms.
He's in there, that's it. Terravan is our second place.
Well done, Terravan. And the other two are not too far behind.
Yeah, they're on
Probably about
fire
10 minutes behind.
I think Rhythm timed out. Indigo, I don't know if he did or not. I think he killed Napalm Man, but didn't get moving.
You're correct. He did indeed beat Napalm Man. Rhythm, not so much.
Voice, because they have till Monday.
Hello.
Oh, hi. I was in the middle of a conversation with the rest of them.
About what? Nice work.
We were talking about the extra slots that the two who did not succeed will have a shot at.
Yeah, that's the thing. One of them showed up, so I only have one slot.
All right.
If that doesn't get filled in like a couple days, I'm just gonna throw it away
Gotcha.
and roll for it somehow, do some kind of thing. Anyway, nice work.
Thanks.
You
I am very ashamed of my performance in Gradius.
Nobody beat Gradius. You're the only one who beat Megaman in first try, but you wouldn't believe how fast Terravan got to this boss. in
Oh yeah,
Fire
he
Strike.
said like 5 minutes.
Yep.
I'm sure there was a strategy in Fire Striker that I was not aware of because I never played Fire Striker.
We're using the powers.
I was.
Well,
I found that out pretty early, but I did not know the optimal times to use them. It's pretty much a powerful straight shot, isn't it?
yeah, it is. There's other things you can do. You can use your sword and stuff, but it's really just getting in the face of the ball and hitting it where you want it to go really fast.
Yeah, I played pretty slowly in Fire Striker, but I beat Mega Man 5 pretty fast, so I wasn't sweating
Hi.
it too badly.
Oh, where'd you go?
Hey,
Got stuck on Gradius?
I am bad at Mega Man and Gradius.
It was pretty rough Gradius level. That's level 3. And start with no
Yeah.
power-ups. What do you mean?
yeah. Is it also not like the default setup for Gradius? Because
I believe it.
I know one of the problems I was having is I'm used to,
You
for
felt
example, the two-shot. I'm used to diagonal, not vertical.
I think
I
it
didn't
I'm
is-
use
so
it much,
bad at
but-
Gradius.
I think it's the default. I didn't
Alright.
go out of my way to give you bad weapons or anything. I just
Yeah.
barreled through the game.
I'm gonna look this
nope,
up.
I mean-
nope.
So
See
so
what
long as the
Cat
setup has options, which all of them do.
Don't.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, smart. I
think-
love Fire Striker.
Yeah, you did pretty well. I think this Declan
Yeah.
made that loadout, and I used it to get.
No.
So he might have picked different weapons, but they were good choices.
Maybe.
Fire Strike. I'm having more fun with Fire Striker now
I
though
just-
than the other two.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here playing Ninja Gaiden.
I'll bring
I
Rhythm
don't,
up
I
here as
don't
well.
know what to say. I just
Hello,
I
Rhythm.
say as I die.
I didn't prepare for winning. I just thought I'd show up, do my due, and go on again.
So we had some interesting Gradius strategies. Everyone did something else. Caravan used like 15 speed ups, and that didn't work very well. Somebody,
No, I should learn that quick.
somebody
The
was
vertical
using
was
none.
so good.
You gotta have a speed up in Gradius to have a chance. Somebody, I forget who it was, wasn't using any, and they were dying left and right.
Yeah.
Shit, I wouldn't even
I-
bet on myself. So
I-
anybody,
My rule of thumb was to get 2 speed ups, 1 maybe 2, and then put everything into options.
Yeah, options are good. The laser's really, really powerful, and the force field is obscene. If
Yeah.
if you made it through and
Oh.
didn't die a single time, you would have so many things by the boss that you would
Mm-hmm.
be super hard to kill. The rocks could still get you, I think, in one hit though.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But the one time I reached the boss, the problem I had was because of the setup, I could not kill the guy on the bottom, so I also had to dodge his bullets.
Yep. It's definitely a rough area, and starting with no power-ups doesn't help, but that's why I started you at the power-up zone, so that you could kind of build a layout that you thought would work.
Come on, come on.
You have enough time to get a little bit of stuff, and then the level is littered with oranges.
This game is really short. I'm gonna see if I can beat it before the event's over.
All I had
One of
to
my
say for
favorite.
myself-
It's one of my favorite bad games. Rex Ronan Experimental Surgeon.
All I have to say for myself is I had a lot of tech issues at the start, so I had to make up by playing better. I had to play fast.
Oh,
That's
come
how
on.
I made up for tech issues.
Well, Rhythm Indigo, thanks for playing.
What's
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Thanks for. No!
Thanks for.
I died right
No.
before it even finishing. Oh well.
No, I always like to challenge myself, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm terrible at old video games, as I'm starting to find out. So
That's fine. Those are rough ones.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
supposed to do Napalm Man first, ever. That's not right. If you didn't know,
I don't know what
that's-
you're talking about. He gave me no problems.
Yeah, good for you.
he's the wrong boss to go after first. That's
Chewing a
it.
tobacco's not addictive. That ain't true.
Well, Teravan and Ukami, you'll be moving on to group. What you'll be moving on to round 1 of the.
Okay, that time I made it through real
Second
quickly
stage,
into the boss.
Yeah, there's the boss.
That's the strat there, bouncing.
Yep. That
Number
doesn't
3.
everyone else like.
Congratulations.
Nice work. So,
Well, thank you, Smite, for hosting me and having me here. And
Yep.
I can't just I still can't process that I won. So I will see you.
yep. It'll
in
be
round
round for you
2.
from now on, but we don't.
Thank
know who
you.
Yet,
Yeah,
so we'll
thanks.
see. I'm gonna get the last.
Everybody
group
was
of the night
good.
ready.
We had a nice,
At-
friendly chat.
At the very least, thanks for having us on.
Yep.
Nice friendly chat of people yelling at video games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, like for Gradius, we were just trying to collectively beat it, like just trying to shout out strats at each other while that was going on.
Okay.
So-
We just wanted somebody to beat it.
Because I haven't asked, out of the 4 of us who had to play the challenge, who has played Gradius 3?
Never.
no.
Never.
So
I don't
was
like.
the only,
I'm awful at schmucks.
so
Same.
I was the only one who had played Gradius 3 before. Alright.
I went into this completely blind. I had never played Napalm Man stage before, and I've never played Fire Striker before either.
Yeah, same here. I'm just
Yeah.
completely blind on this one.
I was
Firestriker
blind
was
on the
the only
first
one.
2 games. I was blind on the first 2 games, and I have finished Fire Striker before.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get the next group ready. Thanks for playing, everybody.
Oh, yeah,
Thanks
no
for
problem.
having us.
Thanks very much.
Later.
Video games.
Yeah,
Video games.
they're a hoot and a half.
Mm-hmm. They're good ass.
You're in that group,
Well,
right?
I am in the next group. I am indeed, so I will see you later.
Okay. Good luck. I'm gonna get them set up, folks. So hang around, and we'll get that last group of the night ready. That was Group R. Now we got what's this group? What is this crappy group? What is this? Let me see. It'll be Group F. Last group of the night. Next matches will be Saturday after this. I hate to interrupt Psych's stream, but he's in this group, it looks like, and he needs to prepare. If somebody would be so kind as to go tell him. That he is up. my mic volume? I got this thing cranked up all the way. I think my mixer might need replaced. Pain in the ass. Oh well. It's a nice one too. I could try another channel, I guess. I got 12 of them. Hate messing with my audio. Gonna give these guys a pack to choose from. They're gonna pick their games, and we're gonna roll them. See what they get. Ants, giraffes, and zebras remain. I'm gonna have to go make some more. I've officially run out of. I've only got 3 left, just enough to play one more match. It all wound down. See what happens here. Ants and zebras both got a vote. Waiting on the other 2. Got my coin ready just in case. Ribbon has the best which logo, I tell you. Zebras has done it. Zebras has reigned supreme. We're gonna go ahead and load that up and see what we're playing. Well, Psych might be excited to see what he rolled. He got lucky. Got a little Castlevania in this sucker. Another Megaman. Really winding down the Megamans today. Going over. I don't think there's much more Mega Man left to do. At least right now there isn't. I might put more in there, but I like to have a variety pack here. We've seen 3 of them today. There's our games. I fixed this so I can hide the ads. I'm gonna do that when I see them, so. They're doing it from the start, and the mummies are a little ways in. Pictionary is a really goofy way to end this race. It should be fun times. Just waiting on them to be ready. I randomized Pictionary. It's gonna mix it up a lot. They're not gonna get the same puzzles. It's completely RNG. Everything looks correct. I can read Archvile's timer, so I'm fine on that. Y'all don't need to really have a big timer, honestly. It's for you referencing more than me. And I can even read it anyway because I have a really HD pull on it compared to what you guys might actually be seeing. I got a widescreen monitor version of this sucker and I'm good to go. It's fine to me. He's asking me if it's okay, and it is. The next round of the tournament will probably begin in January because I've got stuff to do with the back end of December. We'll talk more about that when we get there, but it's going to be a real party here. It's going to be a really good bunch of streams for about a week. If y'all are interested in some good times on Twitch, the best times, they'll probably be here. I usually don't advertise that kind of thing if it's not true, right? It's going to be pretty good. January, I got MagFest. And I'll be gone for a week after that. So, from the 3rd to the 7th, and that's probably including that arcade pit I'm gonna miss, and that AI arena. Those aren't gonna happen. I'll be gone for those 4 days, those 5 days. Trying to fix Ribbon's cast before we start here, that's all. So just hang on a minute while we get set up. This should be a good one, but I know Psych LP'd this game, and I, like I said, I designed this sucker to be random so that everyone would know that I had no influence on it, so he just got lucky. I'm only hosting, I'm not playing. You're allowed to commentate if you want, Catsworth. Yeah, Psych did a no damage run of this game, but maybe it's been a while. Maybe he forgot how it's done. I'm trying to fix Ribbon's thing. Let me see what I can do for him here. He doesn't stream much. No, he's not. We're waiting on that. So the mummies are, I believe, they're the boss of stage 2. If they're not, then they're the boss of stage 3. I think they're the boss of stage 2, though. I barreled right through this game and killed them in 10 minutes. I'm not great at Castlevania 1. Megaman 6, Yamato Man, not a terribly hard boss. You could go after him straight up and not have too much trouble, especially if you know what to do. Pictionary solved me 2 puzzles. That I know too well, and I had no trouble mastering the entire puzzle, so then I could guess by picture. Sometimes the pictures suck. If that happens, you'll just have to play again, I guess. You might not figure it out. There's that puzzle-solving element to it. Can't do anything about that. Hopefully they'll get some good ones and solve them on the first 2 tries. They do have to play some minigames to do it, though. And if they don't do well at the minigame, they won't even have a shot. Let's see if Ruben's back yet. He's almost ready. He's really close. Waiting for a heads up from Ribbon to be ready, and then I'll start this sucker. He's got it in position. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Ribbon doesn't have a timer. I'll run one for him. He's new to this, and it doesn't look like Archibald started his. So, what's to say about Castlevania? Who here hasn't played it? Is there a person here who hasn't? The game where you get sub-weapons and you whip candles to fuel them? It's got some new and neat ideas, but it's a very clunky platformer, and I don't like it at all because it's so slow. It's so meticulous about everything, and I'm saying that compared to like Ghouls and Ghosts and stuff. It's just, it's worse than that, in my opinion. I hate it. I hate dealing with. It's not as hard. It's just the way it feels. It's so slow for a game where you move like this. And I think this one in particular aged really badly. I've never played the second one to any great length though, and I hear that's the worst one. I've seen some garbage from it. The Super Nintendo Castlevanias are way better. They're way closer to being a game I could enjoy, and then the Metroidvanias came along and really smoked these. Psych's working on the boss already. He's got this power-up that lets him throw two sub-weapons at the same time. I think that's what that does. And that's what he's done. He's killed that he's killed that bat already. Nice work. Psych is moving on while the others are on their way. I don't think stage 1's gonna give anybody any trouble. Stage 3 might. 2 minutes flat, he's moved on. Shortcuts are legal if they know about them. I don't know about any shortcuts. Stage 2's got some nasty stuff in it. Falling down these pits is instant death, of course, so... this clunky jumping combined with that. Really, the hardest stage in this game for me is the swamp where you're riding on the raft. I have a horrible time there. I have a harder time there than anywhere else. Ribbon's fighting the bat. Archvile's already moving on. Ribbon's very carefully getting rid of this bat. Very carefully. He's got him. Nice work. If it works, right, man? Archvile finally realized his clock was off. That's okay. On the first game, it doesn't really matter so much. It's the other ones where it really would come in handy. There's a 2, and it's worth your time to pick that up. Psych is dead. Some speedrunner. Some champion. No damage LP here, folks, right here. 2 in a row. Psych is choking. Oh no. He's got that racing pressure on him. The whole Belmont family has died over here. Psych. Game over. Oh no. He's in 2nd place. 3rd, actually. 4th, maybe. Everyone else is gonna get to the same area soon, though. We're gonna see the show because that's the spikes are instant death, and their huge hitbox comes down like that, get you when you don't think it will. Be standing in just the right place, you're done for. Be finished. The whole Belmont family is deceased. The spike traps. Ribbon takes a dive, pushed off by a knight. Well, let's hope for the best here on our plays. I want to see people beat this thing. I didn't hope the mummies would get anybody. Infinite continues in this game? Is that true? I'm not sure. That's the kind of information I need to make sure I know. I feel like it is, but maybe I'm wrong. Psych made it through this time. You get so many hearts in this game, but you really don't want to waste them too much because they kick the boss's ass, and without the ability to throw weapons at the bosses, they become way worse. Psych's in the lead again after clearing those spikes. No one else really made it to those yet, I don't think. There's crusher traps. Let's fight Medusa here. That's how short level 2 is. Not very long levels, to be sure. If this challenge seemed mean, it is, but it's not long. With Medusa dead, he's just got one more stage to go. The mummies are definitely the boss of stage 3. Very careful movement is required for the section that Archvile and Ribbon are in. If you fall anywhere that there's not solid ground, you're dead. Immediate elimination here. Don't want to take a tumble anywhere. The knights tend to push you off. The Medusa heads come flying in. Ribbon got his progress reset by Medusa head there. But he didn't die. Could have been worse. Comes those knights. Archvile took a death. You get whip power-ups in this game that extend your range, and they kept doing that for a little while. I don't know when they stopped, but they definitely did stop. They do it in the SNES game a little bit too. You'll lose those when you die, but they're right there on the candle, so I don't really understand what the point of it is. They just give it right back to you. Make you feel like you're getting a buff, I guess. Holy water is extremely good against the mummies, and I don't care if people do that. That's perfectly fine. Let's see if Ribbon can clear this in no deaths. Oh, nope. Man, game over. Ugh. Back to the beginning. It's like it's cruising. We're dispelling the illusion that there was no editing involved in his LP. I can't believe this guy. Look at this. Look at this fraud. I thought he was the master. I'm so disappointed. Oh no, he got killed? Oh jeez. The legend is dead. Get him, Psych. Archvile's at the traps here. One of the most dangerous parts of this little journey. You cannot stop. You just gotta keep walking. Archvile's made it through. He might have a chance of clearing this thing, and he's still got 10 minutes left. Plus some. You know, you could save some time still. There's still a lot to be gained by clearing this challenge. Don't want to bail on this. A lot of sub-weapons work. Sub-weapons in first game are super good. I mean, they are not ever bad, really. They're always pretty solid, but I wouldn't be surprised if the stopwatch worked. The holy water definitely works. Holy water is what I use. Archvile's getting tossed by this skeleton here. This, what are these called? The, man, I can't remember. Bone pillar? That sounds right. Well, Psych's here. I don't see him losing this, but he doesn't have holy water. He's got to do it with the knife. That hurts a little bit. He's got enough HP to beat them down from corner here. Psych is moving on to Megaman 6 as of now. There he goes. Nice work. Will anyone else clear level 2? The other three players are putting up a good fight here, but they're obviously not as seasoned at Castlevania as Psych is. How good is he at Mega Man 6? Anyone in the audience like this one the best? This one came out. I was watching the trailer for Mega Man 11, which very pretty looking game except for the sprites. I'm a little weird on the way they look, but at the start of the trailer they had Mega Man through the years, all the games. I didn't realize how late this one came out. It came out after X2, I think. Like way into the SNES life this game came out. It's so late. It is extremely the last NES game, man. It's so late. They're working on 11. It's getting a release on a lot of platforms in 2018. And you know what else that Capcom highlighted with their little trailer? They were marking off every year and all the releases that came out. There's like 5 years where they did nothing. It just goes from like Mega Man 10 to nothing for 6 years, and then finally Mega Man 11. Here it comes. He's not having any trouble. Mega Man 6 or Mega Man 11 looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna pick it up and play it and see how it goes, because I'm definitely interested in that. It looks pretty good. Here's our target. He's already here in 2.5 minutes. Psych is crushing this. After that long Castlevania journey, this is a break. Fresh breath air for him. You get these Mega Man fans who come in here and just take my 8-minute journey and turn it into 2. Archboss killed Medusa while Psych has just killed Yamato Man. He's moving on to Pictionary already. Already locking in a pretty safe first place here. The only way he could fail now is disaster on Pictionary for him and no one else. That's the lone way. I don't think Yamato Man's gonna stop these players. They're only gonna be on Castlevania for another 6 minutes, which means that Psych probably has about 10 minutes to win before he's automatically won. If he doesn't win in 10 minutes, they might be able to catch him. He's typing in a stupid name. Time well spent. There's no instructions for the mini games. What you have to do in this one, if he figures it out, is go left, press up, get a box, go right, deliver the box. Every time you deliver a box, you get 1 cube. I think there's 40 in a picture. He's not gonna get a single one. He's not gonna figure out the mini game. He's stuck at it. Oh, jeez. It's bad news. He's just stuck here. I'm not gonna give any hints for this. He's on his own to figure this one out. He's just complaining now. Get him, Psych. Figure it out. Look at those arrows, the hints. If he doesn't grab a crate, he's not going to do anything. So Pictionary is a series of minigames. Each one of them builds the puzzle hints, and then you guess at what it is. He doesn't have a single clue, so he can't even try. He might get a different game. I hope he does. He's supposed to. We'll see. It's random. It's supposed to be random, but it might not be. He might just be screwed. He might just have to figure that one out. Let's find out. He's got a different one. This one he'll figure out for sure. He's just got to catch these guys. Each one will give him a piece. Those 2 pieces not too helpful. That one is, though. There you go. Now we're getting stuff. That's what Castlevania player's doing. Looks like Archvile's the only one who has a chance to beat this in under 20 minutes. Everyone else is still working on it. Aeon's at the start of this level, but Ribbon's still in level 2. I don't know what the heck that picture's supposed to be for Psych. He's not going to tell me what that is anytime soon, I don't think. He figured out how to play the minigame, but it doesn't mean anything if you can't identify the picture anyway. Even if you got every piece, it might be hard to identify that. It looks like a campfire or something. Or a diamond. It's abstract as hell. What is that? Well, he doesn't seem to know. It's 5 letters, that's all we got. He's giving up. Next event. It's this again. He got lucky. He's letting everybody miss. No. Jeez. What a train wreck. It's almost time to move out of Castlevania here. There's 90 seconds left. We're going to see 3 people jump into Megaman 6 in just a second here, folks. There's an arrow pointing at what? What is it pointing to? Oh no. It's pointing to that. What's that? If you were good at these minigames, you can easily get the whole picture. Psych's dropping humans into the cement. He's doing a poor job saving people, so he didn't get very much of that puzzle. Teacup. Teapot. Teapot? Do we have teapot? No. This one you have to touch the blue ball and not touch the purple thingies. It teleports all over the place. Quick movement will get you around here. You can only go up on the right side. The other 2 are too high. The purple things eat a whole bunch of time. Don't want to get hit by those. That's the ticket. Now he's doing it. The orb hustle. Meanwhile, it's time to move on to Mega Man 6. Everyone's doing it. Castlevania is dead. Only Psych has beaten Castlevania. Let's see if everyone else can get a good time on Yamato Man. Because 2.5 minutes is Psych's, and that's pretty dang fast. That's almost good enough to put an arcade pit challenge just from the start. Man, he got hit by a purple thing. Now I can't identify this. It looks like a bow tie or something. Sundress, what is that? A Windsor knot. That's the air horn to tell me that Ribbon is going to move on to Mega Man 6. Not even a guess. Psych is probably not having the best time. He's back in orbs. One of the games in this is Asteroids, or Space Invaders. It's Space Invaders, basically. It's probably the easiest one to get all of the picture in. If that one shows up, he'll probably be in luck. We don't have that going on here, though, man. As long as he dodges these purple things. Looks like a boat. I'm very interested in this puzzle. These Mega Man guys are... Yeah, they're having a little bit of trouble with... I don't think the stage is that hard, so we'll see how they do. It's a rocket. He's got a hint this time. He's got something. It's pointing to something. What is it pointing on? What the heck is that supposed to be? Ignition? Liftoff? It's huge. What word? Scaffold. Scaffold? Scaffolds is wrong. He gives up? What the? I love Pictionary, it's the best. He doesn't like that minigame apparently. He doesn't even want to try to figure out how to play it. It's an easy one too. He's back to fireman. Love this stick figure drawing. This game has a drawing tool in it where you use what is basically an Etch-a-Sketch to paint these pictures, and I can only assume that the devs used it to make these as well. The damn fools. The maniacs. The absolute idiots. It is impossible to use. It's an Etch-a-Sketch on a D-pad for a NES. It is so bad. What is this? I hope that Ribbon is the master of Pictionary and crushes it. That would be the funniest thing. Oh, he did. Oh, jeez, Ribbon. Why did he slide? Oh no. Right in front of the door. Oh, jeez. It is a family show, eyeball. Watch your fucking language. I'm not worried about answers, really. By the time he sees them, it's probably too late. You guys are getting a rebroadcast off Twitch, so it's 30 seconds behind reality. Well, Ribbon game overed, and so did the other two. They were at Yamato Man and they did not beat him. Interesting. They're coming close, but they're not getting it the way he did. Is this a Talons or something? You cannot save everybody in this minigame, but you can save enough where you can get the entirety of this picture just about every time. Just about every time if you play it just right. Oh, it's this one again. It's returned. It's the same stupid picture as before. Oh no. What? It looks like a cat. Maybe? Doing something? But what? Looks like a kitten. Is it a kitten? Is kitten the answer? It's kitten. I know it is. It's gotta be. Psych is just bad at Pictionary now, folks. Come on. You can insult this game all you want, but you know you would have gotten some of these by now, right? Like, come on. Jeez. What the? You missed kitten. Come on, Psych. Well, here's Space Invaders. Right, so maybe this time we can get a full picture. You gotta clear 2 boards to get it. Psych, please. There you go. That's the way. Well, can you get square? He's got. I think this is it. He's got it. He's got one. Look at that, folks. He can. Even Psych can get this one. Alright. Man, these players are really having trouble with the Yamato Man stage, but they're back. It looks like Archbot's gonna give it another shot. Normally, you get locked into a minigame until you beat the thing, but I changed that so he's gonna get randomed minigames every square, so this roll doesn't mean anything, really. He's gonna get Space Invaders or anything else. He's having a bad time with that. It's the scale. He's got it, surely. He's done now, right, folks? Come on, he's got to get this. And Psych is done. Nice work, Psych. Now can Archvile beat Yamato Man? And also Kaon is entering the door to go fight him as well. Ribbon's the only one who's not making it all that way. He did see the boss door one time, but he died in front of it trying to do the jump, the final jump. Yeah, Archvile's not using the charge shot, and that's definitely not the way to do this. I don't know why he's doing it that way. I wonder if he's having control issues or if he just doesn't know that this game and the last two have charge shots. Yamato Man reflects these shots if you shoot at him with that stupid gun, so it's even worse than usual to do this to him. Ribbon's there as well. Hopefully he can make the jump this time. He's having a horrible time with Fan Man here. Well, he's wiped out to the boss again. Yamato Man's killed him at least one time before. Game over style. Ribbon, I think this is the first time he gets to fight the boss. I don't know how many lives he's got. We'll see, I guess. Well, Ribbon's got a couple. We're 11 minutes in on Megaman here. Ribbon can figure out the pattern before he dies. He could still do this flawless. It's not that hard. Oh, no. Damn, I thought he'd have it. Game over. Gotta start over. It's Kaon's turn. Just gonna take rotations at this boss until somebody gets him, right? He's getting everybody with that little shot he does. Oh no! Kaon taken out. He's got another shot at it. It ain't over yet. So, the obvious method to this guy, like any Megaman boss, you do not let him contact damage you. Ever. That is so bad to do. That is almost guaranteed to get you killed, no matter what boss it is, and the entire series. So, you do not let him run into you. He likes to charge. He throws his spear tip, and then he goes and fetches it. That's what he does. If he jumps in the air, he's going to do a triple shot towards you. You just gotta be ready to jump. A little bit of reaction time here goes a long way on dodging everything, but if he hits you with the spear tip, it's not that big of a deal. That's minimal damage. Letting him contact damage you though, that's gonna guarantee your failure. And that's what's happening here. He's getting a lot of contact damage on these guys. Archvile's back for another go. Using the charge shot this time, the damage difference is pretty large. Doing well. Still got him losing the damage race here, but not by much. Not by much. If he got another shot, he might get him. Now, if the 3 racers are timed out, I'll have to do sudden death. I've never had to do that before, but there's a backup for it, just in case. Come on, Psych, why don't you at least try to learn how to play? You can do it, man. We got these two fighting this boss. Whichever one beats him first may very well be the winner by default, because Pictionary could block him out, given how hard it was for Psych. Archvile looks like he's gonna get it. Ribbon's dodging, but he's not shooting. He's not using that charge shot, which is a big difference in damage. Archvile's got him, he's moving on. Man, if Ribbon was using the charge shot, he'd have him really hurt at this point. Taken out. Psych's figured it out. He's found the way. Look at that. Look at that, everybody. He's solved the riddle of the box. So this minigame is a little stupid because you can take like 8. You will never be able to make it. If you take more than 3, you're in trouble. You could maybe make 4 if the things are positioned right. Pretty unlikely though. If you just do 3s, you'll make it and you'll fill the whole picture up. Probably. He's doing 1 box at a time. What a dumb minigame this is. It's just denied. Completely denied there. What the heck are we looking at? We got Pictionary, Archviles is more important since he's not done yet. He needs to solve it before these other two. And they soon will be upon him on Pictionary. You got lucky and got an easy game, though. Oh, you got an easy puzzle, too. Look at that. Okay, well that's one for Archvile, because there's no way that's not roller skate. Roller skate, singular. Skate. There's no way that's not what that is, right? So, just Ribbon locked into Yamato Man here, and he's not going to save much time by killing him now, but maybe he'll get it. He was starting to get the fight down, he was dodging really well, he just didn't do any damage last time. Archvile's done? Really? You got two? Alright, well that's it then. Archvile is just a little bit ahead of Kaon. And he cleaned up Pictionary in record speed. Well, that's game. Did Ribbon cut stream? Looks like he did. Anyway, I'm gonna pull them in here if they want to commentate.
I don't know, kind of want to see this through.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey, Smite, what's up?
Nice run. You did Pictionary better than the other ones.
Yeah, I'm apparently really good at Pictionary. I don't know, it's just something weird.
Hello.
But
everybody.
yeah, fuck Castlevania.
Castlevania apparently the game I was never good at to begin with.
Nobody likes Castlevania.
Not at all.
Like
it's a great
other
game.
Games,
I love it.
Oh yeah.
One's awful.
It's pretty disillusioning to see LP Superstar. You grew up watching no damage Castlevania run, and then he dies 4 times to the Crusher Trick.
It's been a long while, alright? Also, Smite, what is this thing? Tell me what it is. I don't fucking know. I hate
A gullet?
Pictionary.
Hang on, I gotta look at the stream.
Parrot, a neck, a buzzard.
Snake destroyed by Pictionary.
Maybe if you weren't so dang bad at getting orbs, you could tell us what it is. I can't see that.
Hang on.
Oh, alright, I think I know what it is.
The hell is that? Someone pointing to a cut up steer?
Oh yeah, that's a punch. That's a punch eyeball.
Oh, it's a punch. Oh, okay.
That's what that's supposed to
I
be?
prefer my guess.
What was your guess? What are you putting in a bunch? What are you doing?
Ah.
Ribbon, you ever get your Yamato Man? You came close. You weren't using that charge
No.
shot.
I was never even close. I never got him below half.
Charge shot.
I got him down to like 20% 3 times. Just 3 times.
Oh, whoops! I hit the wrong button. Damn it!
I hated it so much.
The arrogance of eyeball here, typing in hi everyone as a name. It's that plane.
I just wanted to make it interesting for the people watching.
And then you got stuck
Well,
for like
you
10
did.
minutes with your bad Pictionary playing. Didn't understand how the box game.
No, it wasn't obvious at all.
If Yamato
Just
Man
like,
wasn't such a
I was
jerk.
under the assumption that because of the arrows, I had to take the boxes toward the left, but no, the arrows pointed left because that's where you had to start picking up the boxes. That made no sense. That was stupid.
Way to eat those purple things. Those are bad. Well, anyway, Psych is first, and that Archvile, you'll be moving on as well. Second.
Alright.
Ribbon,
Nice.
Kayan, nice try. Yamato Man, Castlevania.
Yamato Man destroyed me, and by the time I knew his pattern, it was already too late.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
good
we
next
all
time.
got ruined by Castlevania.
Oh my god, what is this? It's a face, but it's giving me an arcane 2-word.
Strong bad.
It's not meaty face.
Everybody got ruined by Castlevania, even the guy who LP'd it here. He got ruined pretty hard by it. So, don't feel too bad.
Yeah, but he still actually completed the challenge. We didn't.
He did, after gaming over. I mean,
Well, I game over on the Crushers because I got greedy, alright?
Greedy 3 times in a row, and then one more time for good measure you died there.
I wanted my power-ups, alright?
So I'm not the only one who died on the Crushers. That's good to know.
No, I died like 5 times.
I wasn't watching the stream. I was just focusing on what I was doing.
I admittedly have not played the first Castlevania that much, so I knew I was in for a bad one.
I played the DOS version. No.
Did you play the DOS version?
Yeah. No. It's like this.
You just hear like the mix of you just hear the mix of sounds all over the place.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's exactly what that is.
Because this PC speaker can't play 2 sounds at once.
I mean, it's kind of natural.
I mean, it's a fault for the hardware. Sorry.
That's game 7. We just wrapped up. Nice work, everybody. Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
That's it for today. If you can believe it, I can't believe I ran out of content for you today, folks. But that's it. That's all we got. Shutting this crappy stream off. We're gonna host somebody. Hey, thanks for coming by. We'll have some more games for you Saturday.
Don't worry, we'll be back.
Yeah,
and we'll be better than ever.
What? It's not a plunger?
I got 2 games on Saturday, 1 on Sunday at 3. You can check my calendar. Arcade Pit. It's Arcade Pit now. It's arcadep.it, by the way. That's the address. Change that to that. So arcadep.it /
Is it a flashlight?
.html.
No, because it's 6 letters.
What could it be?
Torch, maybe?
Is it a funnel?
Maybe you're still so bad at getting these puzzles figured out. Where's the
That's because they're drawn by somebody who's worse at drawing than I am.
You should try.
I'm going with funnel.
You know what? Everybody reset picture.
It's not Poon!
Poon!
I don't know what kind of vaginas you've seen in your life, but that's a stretch.
Funnel!
It's a funnel!
It's like
I tried, but
I put my game and I didn't make it to it.
Yeah,
it's
I
a
thought
funnel.
you had this one. Before you quit, Psych, I want you to reset and try to use the drawing tool that they use to make these pictures. That's in the game as an option for you. I want to see you try and draw me Yoshi with that. Give me
I want to see this too.
Give me a good old Yoshi.
Yeah, hold on a bit. I just gotta give this drawing one final go.
You gotta finish the game because you're right there, right? Like, you just keep losing.
Yeah, I'm at the before last spot. At least I gotta give this freaking square a final try. Also, what is this? I can already tell this is gonna be garbage.
I want to make sure
I got this one.
I want to make sure everyone has heard the title theme to Pictionary because it's really good.
Oh,
yeah, the title team owns.
Let me load that up.
Tim Fallen, man, he rules.
What the fuck is this? I hate this game. It's impossible.
No, it's impossible for you because English isn't your first language. Or is it?
That's because drawing is not the first person language.
Man, I don't know what this is.
Alright, you want to hit?
It's like I almost got all the squares, and even then this is unintelligible.
So, Psych, what is it when you hit the mark? On a target.
Bullseye?
You got it!
Wait.
How is that bullseye?
That's
is that a
supposed to be a
bowl?
bowl and it's pointing to the eye.
Oh!
Yep,
that's not a bowl!
It is, actually.
Yeah,
really
it is!
cool. It's a
I'm
really
sorry you
well
don't
done.
know what bovines look like.
If you could hurry up, Eyeball, you'd see it loud and clear. I see it. No, you just
yeah, because it was really clear. Alright, fine.
He's too busy walking around.
It's time for Drawful, secret Drawful Pictionary style. Alright,
Time's
drawing
up, folks.
practice.
Time's up.
Okay, alright, so now... how does that work?
Well, you point it in the direction you want it to go, and you hold the button when you want to move, and the other button draws with it. Good luck. Etch a sketch, Pictionary. Have fun.
I was about to say.
You can draw on lines or make circles. It's your choice. You got all the tools you need to not make anything. It's impossible. Have fun.
Yoshi? I think it's a Yoshi.
Oh no! Mr. Dink from Doug.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
roll it.
Yoshi.
It's family
Hell
friendly.
yeah!
It's done.
Donkey from Shrek.
So I'm just gonna pretend. I'm gonna make up
A Jackson
trivia
Pollock
and
painting. No.
Assume that the devs made all the art in this game with this tool.
This
That is
looks...
a bold assumption right there.
That's a very
I'm
bold.
saying, even that art looks way too nice.
Yeah.
I mean, compare their art to this, and tell me which one's better.
This is perfect! I'm so sad that you cannot identify what this is.
Is it a schooner?
Because
I think it's a schooner.
obvious enough.
Van
sailboat?
Gogh would look at that and go, what the hell is wrong with you?
No, that's Mario eating
It's clearly-
worms.
It's clearly Yoshi drowning, so...
I mean, Mario just really wanted to have some worms that day.
This is very modern. I have to.
That's the plot of Brutal Mario. See, it's Mario and he's eating Yoshi eggs.
It was actually just the true ending for Brutal Mario the entire time. It's just Mario just eating all the Yoshi eggs or something.
Yup.
It turns out the Yoshi eggs give you an awesome high.
This would be a good surprise.
Eating-
for
I mean,
Robin
that
Hood.
explains
Eating
the Final
Yoshi
Fantasy
eggs.
bosses.
Look, eating the Yoshi egg just makes you go insane at the end of the day.
Because then you realize you ate a life, and then you're driven insane by the guilt. There you go.
Well, thanks for coming by, everybody. We will be back Friday, tomorrow, with AI Arena. But we don't have any other games planned then, so Saturday is when more of this happens.
Alright.
I'll see you then. Take it easy, folks.
Alright.
Later.
All right.
All
See you later, man.
See you later.